But first, we like to bring on several people on this network, and, it's called a network for a reason, because what we want to do is just get together all the people who love Detroit sports and get them right here on the Woodward Sports Network. And, Joey, I'm going to let you introduce the next person.
It's crazy, too, because you're talking about Detroit sports and bringing all of our people together. And
Yep.
not all diehard Detroit sports fans live here in the Metro Detroit area, because we go out to Florida, where we welcome Rachel Marie Sports to the show. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. Do you have sunshine down there?
This morning, but it's been pouring nonstop on and off for like 6 days.
Nice. Well,
Hey, I thought that was a pack of Oreos in your background. I was like, oh,
Hey,
heck
dude,
no. She got a light on the Oreos.
I would do it, honestly.
So, Rachel, we just wanted to bring you on this morning because your videos have been absolutely killing it on our YouTube page, and, your passion for the Lions. And we want to just kind of introduce you to everybody that watches the Woodward Sports Network, because you're going to be a huge part of it going forward. I mean, do you see the comments on all of your stuff?
I do. I kind of I put it up on this last one on Friday night, and then I looked at it the next day, and I was like, oh my gosh. I try to actually go on there and personally respond too. So keep leaving comments, guys. I like to talk to everybody.
Yeah, your videos have been great. Why don't you share a little bit of insight about your love for the Lions and really what you think is coming up this upcoming season? Because you have great insight. Like, you're a true diehard dive-in fan.
Yeah. I mean, I was born in Denver, so kind of weird story, but my mom was pregnant with me when they left Detroit, and I just grew up watching Lions football with my dad every single Sunday, so it made the bond between us a little bit stronger and definitely made me this crazy, fierce, passionate fan for the Lions, and I kind of feel like most of One Pride is like that. We all fit in. We all can't even really explain what makes us so loyal, but we're here, and when it's our time, I think it's going to be absolutely amazing for this fan base. I'm super excited for this season coming up, just in general because of these coaching changes, and there's a totally different feel surrounding the locker room and the players, just top to bottom. So I'm just really excited to see what this new regime is going to bring to the field.
Nice. Corey's been lucky enough to go to OTAs and mini camps, and he's been giving us some insight from behind the scenes and just the vibe and the culture. And, all the way from Florida, you're picking up that there's a different feel about this team.
Perceptive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and a lot of Corey's articles and reporting has kind of shown me that, especially what he was writing about mini camps and whatnot. You just see, and I mean, Dan Campbell's press conferences, it's different. It's a breath of fresh air. I know the national media doesn't really love it, but I think he's really finding a way to connect with this fan base and make us all feel like this program's actually heading towards some sort of revival. And it's honestly very, very refreshing.
Being away from Michigan for so long, is it tough? Because, like, Stick, for example, his family, they go out to Arizona, and now they're Suns fans, correct?
Oh, yeah, big time.
And they were Detroit fans in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, big time.
So for you, Rachel, being gone from Detroit, and honestly, so you'd never even lived here in Detroit, correct?
Correct.
Really?
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's amazing.
Because her story, when her mom was pregnant, moved from Detroit all the way out to Denver. You've never really lived in Detroit. We statistically and historically have been a bad football team.
You chose this?
You chose this.
I always tell people I was born into this. There's nothing I can do, but you chose this?
I mean, I still feel like I was sort of born into it. I mean, my dad started taking me to Red Wings games when we lived in Texas. So we actually moved from Colorado, lived in Texas for a while, then down into Florida. So my dad just started taking me to Red Wings games, Tigers games when I was a little bit older, took me to Lions games. And let me tell you, I grew up around Jacksonville, so it's not like that team was a better option. You know what I'm saying?
I was just going to ask you that. I've lived in Florida off and on it a few times. And I know how people in Florida are. How much flack do you get living there and being a Detroit Lions fan?
It's very cliche, actually, because you usually say, yeah, I'm a Detroit Lions fan, and the main response is, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so tired of it. I'm like, get a new line.
Right.
It's just as sorry being a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, though.
Yeah, even worse. They've had Blake Bortles at the helm for a long time. So they got a new run coming, though, with Urban Meyer and that whole crew. They got a fun young team down there. But what are you looking forward to most this season out of the Lions? Any area of improvement you're looking for?
I would say just the defense in general. We all know that with Patricia's scheme, it was pretty much just chaos, and it was not fun to watch. So I'm excited to see what Aaron Glenn and Aubrey Pleasant can do with these young DBs. They're known for getting the most out of young defensive backs. So I'm just excited to see if they can bring pressure with the front seven and then help out that secondary by default. I'm looking for a defense that's not ranked 32nd.
Yeah, did you watch Joik's breakdown of the film on our YouTube page? So part of Baligian and Bell is he breaks down film.
I got to catch bits and pieces. Yeah, I didn't get to watch the whole thing because I was working, but
well, that clip's got like 30,000 views right now because he is literally just pointing out how dumb Matt Patricia's defensive schemes were. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Something a former Lions player said when I was at OTAs. He was just like, he said, I understand that they're doing certain drills for technique. I get that, but I'm just watching them last year like, what the F are they doing? So I'm glad so he said, I'm glad to see now that they're getting back to the basics and doing what they need to be doing. It's promising.
My favorite is the people that think they're trolling us in the comment, like, oh, anybody could have done that. Anybody who plays Madden knows about that. And like, it's like, but that's the point. Anybody who plays Madden can figure it out, but our head coach couldn't figure it out. So it's funny to watch those troll comments come through, and it's like, no, really, you're trolling Matt Patricia because you're right. Anybody who does play Madden knows if you overload one side that you're going to have a blocking advantage.
Thank you for proving our point, though.
Thank you for proving our point. So, Rachel, we love you as a contributor here, especially your Lions updates and how you take questions from the fans and answer them. Anything else you got planned for us in the future?
I mean, stay tuned. I like to kind of do a little bit of analysis, put all my research together, but then also hear from the fans and the way that they see things. And then I do like to add a little bit of parody, a little bit of comedy to the content that I contribute, just because I think it's really important to always remember this is football and you got to have fun with it. So definitely stay tuned.
Yeah, you're great on TikTok, too. I love your TikToks.
Oh, amazing.
Real goofy.
And nothing wrong with that. And we got to say congratulations because you just got married, a month ago?
May 6th.
Oh, yep. Wow. How's married life treating you?
It's good, but I do tell people it's not as different as it might be for other people. We've been together for almost 8 years, so felt like it was meant to be this way either way. But married life is great so far. Taking on a lot of projects, rehabbing a duplex, big things. So we're happy. Yeah, thank you guys.
Now, big question: is he a Lions fan with you? Is he suffering the misery with you?
Actually, crazy story is he is from Schaumburg, outside of Chicago,
yeah.
Born and raised. But his family was more into the arts. They're dancers and musicians. Very, very talented family. So they didn't really big into Chicago sports. And I will tell you right now, I taught him everything that he knows. So unfortunately, he is a Lions fan by default.
Brought him in the
I thought you were going to say Bears fan for a second, so we're good. We're good.
Oh, no.
Set us up.
Oh, no.
Oh God! Can you imagine being married to a Bears fan? I'd shoot myself.
Like, honestly, that'd be the worst couple relationship ever. You're in Florida, and I'm a Lions fan, and you're a Bears fan.
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
Not gonna work. Worse to be a Packers fan, honestly.
Yeah. What do you think about the Aaron Rodgers situation? You think he's gonna play this season?
I sure hope not.
That's right.
There you go.
I don't know, but I sure hope not, because that leaves the division a little bit more open for us.
That's right. Well, thank you, Rachel Marie. Keep sending your videos and keep putting them up on our YouTube. And we want to bring you on the show, especially as we start gearing up towards the NFL season. We're 29 days away from training camp now. Oh, so, I mean, it's going to be here before we know it. Like, I'm so excited for football season.
Me too. And thank you guys so much for having me. It was fun.
Have a great Monday. Have a great Wednesday, and enjoy the sunshine down there, man.
Don't do that to us, Nick.
Yeah, no, we're not restarting this week, especially with all this rain. Enjoy the sunshine. Send some this way, all right?
Thank you guys.
Thank